Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome on in. It is time for our Thursday afternoon PC stream. It is time to do some Balatro and for the first hour, Enter the Gun Dungeon to see which one we're going to be playing for the 2 hours tomorrow. Now, I hope you guys are well. So let's get to this. And I hope you guys are having a less inwardly stressful day than I am. Because I'm hoping my phone helped catch me potentially getting caught for a scam yesterday, I might add. Because the worst at the moment that it seems to be, and I'm checking, keeping an eye on things, seems to be that I had a load more junk email. Oh. But yeah, so let this be a lesson of warning to you guys. About the dangers of fake emails and stuff coming through. Now you may go, why lad, normally you are a bit more careful. Why was you a bit potentially stupid? Let me explain. Yesterday, as you know, there's a lot of you know, I went to visit my mum in hospital. It took me getting home yesterday 2.25 hours to go 8 miles because of public transport being shit in one form or another. Mainly because the roads being clogged up a bit, so everybody and their mother either cancelling buses or getting delayed and phoning me going, well, it's going to take a lot longer. Oh, 9650. The first run comes to an end. So yeah, sat waiting at a bus stop as it was getting darker and darker. Finding out that one of the buses I wanted was cancelled. Cabs staying later. Getting colder and colder because the jacket I was after wasn't arrived. So checking emails and stuff that were coming through. One of them was from like the cloud trying to, you know, go, oh, your cloud's running out, you better spend more money. Of which I knew was dubious anyway, that one. But it was in these dubious email bits I saw one that was from the People's Postcode Lottery. And I'm thinking, ooh, okay, what's this? Goes on about a survey and getting an advent calendar. I'm like, okay. Now, it turns out this was more likely after this survey to be a marketing tool bit rather than anything too serious. But thankfully, it didn't take any money because it decided, my phone hopefully decided that it was going to deny any payments coming from bank accounts, which is nice. But this morning, I've had a slew. Well, I say slew. A handful of emails coming through from places. Again, saying about postcode lottery, saying about the cloud. Now, the cloud bit is different, but it looked like it was the same advertisement company. Now, do not worry, I've checked my account. Nothing untoward seems to be coming out of it, which I'm keeping an eye on for the next few days. I've made steps to obviously keep my email a bit safer, so anybody that isn't known just be careful out there, yeah? Especially when you're tired, cold and grumpy and things just pile in one go. You are susceptible. Right. Afternoon, Rand. How you doing, man? It has been a while. How's things been, Dad? He's a funny... Oh, that's good to hear. Mixed, really. So, not sure how much you heard of my tale of woe from yesterday. That might have got me being scammed. Possibly. Maybe not, but, you know. But yeah, Mum... It's been up and down with Mum, really. We're still waiting to find out what the more permanent solution for Mum is. She's been back in hospital again the past few weeks. Because she decided not to eat and drink properly. So, you know, with her mind being the way it is, pushing her towards kidney failure, which is not great. Stream-wise, not bad, you know, had good stuff going on, good stuff. Can't complain, you know, YouTube's going well. Which I'm incredibly thankful for. So yeah, so I'd say mixed, middling. Oh, we're on the boss. And now, also, you're going to say, so what's this stream about today? With it being, you know, a two-parter, an hour of this and an hour of Balatro. How are you going to decide? Well, so far I would say this is an anti-free. I hope I caught it at just the, or I hope it was caught at the just spam email stage, you know. I mean, nothing else at the moment seems to be going that way, so... Cheers, dude. So, it's just unfortunately one of those things with life at the moment. So, I would say, at this point, I've reached the end of Anti-3. Beginning of Anti-4. Oh, yeah. Put it this way, my brother has a young teen stepdaughter and 2 young sons. Him trying to game is pretty much impossible. Because she wants to use his console to game on. And obviously 2 young kids. But as I say, baby steps. Oh, nice! Mostly thanks to the Switch being portable. See, that also helps quite a bit, doesn't it? I like it. One second. Ooh, come on. Sonic and Shadow Generations, nice. Because, and you'll also go in your head. Well, the longer I wait to start streaming again, the backlog's going to begin even more, as I know all too well with this bugger. Oh. Right. Oh, sweet. So you come back bigger, better, faster and stronger. Oh, bollocks! That was a really good run there. Gonna put that as an anti-5. But because the hateful room, anti-6-ish, would you say, Corn? Let's say start of anti-6 then, yeah? How you doing, man? Because that was less than 10k for a new high score. But yeah, how you doing, man? Yeah. Fair. So we'll say start of anti-6. I got to get big blind on anti-6 for it to be better than this so far. But it was the shitty room that I don't like doing it again. This one. I did Vizio go the other day. Yeah, and I see the must-have gift for this year seems to be the Tonys. Just muscle soreness. Well, that's better than nothing, really. Hopefully that goes away sooner rather than later. So put it this way, I hope it goes away sooner than we finding out who's the F1 champion this year. Bollocks. 3 runs in 20 odd minutes. Not bad. Not terrible. Could be worse. Ah, that's good to hear, man. And I'm also hopefully getting myself a new coat next week. Rather than the one that was ordered from Amazon and was still not here. From October, I might add. Yeah. It's just not good enough though, is it really? Lovely, let's get that spread up. Blimey, we're almost through our first hour of this. So first half hour coming up. Oh yeah, I've also started a point and click adventure, Randy, you might like. Called Tales of the Book of Unwritten Tales 2. If you haven't already played it. Lovely. Oh yeah. Where's the one with that one big long pit? No thank you. Piss. Another 9,000. A theme growing here? Okay. Yeah, this room would be perfect for it. Whereas this room wouldn't. Yeah, let's take it, bugger it. And the problem is you get the enemies too close and it won't explode. Said the actress to the bishop. Lovely. Another 9,000 plus score. I've only once done the boss today. I'm also very tempted to do an extra stream tonight once Maelstrom is finished of Canada. So next week we can have the full halfway point of Formula 1 2020 season. Or maybe even do the other two on Saturday. This might not work. Because I didn't roll out the way the third bullet. Ooh. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Omni on that. The boss. I mean, that would just be mind blown, wouldn't it? How you doing, winner? You're right, mate. Did you get your rain? Spat a little bit better than nothing, yeah. Well, if it helps open the dam, so to speak, for more rain coming. And also, happy Thanksgiving, Sid. When the Pilgrims left Plymouth and arrived in Plymouth. How fortunate was that? And when, look at this vast new land. There's nobody here. Excuse me. There's nobody here. So we've already passed ungrateful colonial state. This bit, I'm showing you how not to aim. Blimey, we're almost ready to go ballatroing. Another 9,000 gain. Lovely. Shit. I was looking at the screen. Yes, to give thanks to colonialism, we gain religious freedom. And how's that going for it? Yeah. Great. Going fantastic, isn't it? The balance will shift, do not worry. Eventually. It's just a way to go quicker for you. To balance it out so you know you get decent stuff. I mean, I might do. I know one of my podcast co-hosts, he wants to move over because his wife wants to get away from them. So, you know, jump on board with them. And you get more rain. Again, see how that goes wrong, this weapon. If you want cheering up, there's a comedian called Finn Taylor over here, who, when the NFL came over for some of the international games, they got him on, but they told him he wasn't going to get paid. Only an exposure. So he went bloody right, is that it? One of the funniest videos you will ever see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Especially if you do it in certain areas. Exactly. You think Good Morning Football would have money to pay him to be on? It was a train wreck, but it was brilliant. Yeah. Except when they go into administration. I mean, the Premier League's one of the most popular leagues in the world at the moment. Even though the tickets, while expensive than most, aren't the tickets of like UFC and WWE these days, so you know. But the shirts now are fucking pricey. did it again, didn't I? Why was I... why was I rolling and following the bullet? That was just going to turn out wrong and bad. So I've only been past the boss once today. Saw that. But yeah, it's a grassroots sort of version of football over here that suffers most for it. But hey, the States get the World Cup next year. And Mexico and Canada. And let's see your 45th and 47th do a thingy. Do a John Terry impression at the Football Cup final. Again. Which I know that's a niche reference, but it's a funny one, so fuck it. But when it comes to the NFL at the moment, I'm also quite happy because the Bears are winning. The Bears are having a winning season so far. Yeah. Well, he already wants a football stadium named after him. The Washington Commanders one. So, I mean, technically that's in his backyard. Oh, has he? Why would that not surprise me? You know, rather than doing his actual job of, you know, making sure his people are taken care of. See, normally we look at stuff like that and go, no, you're just taking the piss, mate. But it's never that straightforward these days. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, education, farming that needs sorted out and helped with, agriculture in general, the climate, you know, the budget so people can healthcare. If only they were there that he needed to do it rather than let him bugger off and play on his golf courses. I mean, is he trying to be like the Roman Empire? Oh, boss time again. Well, I mean, that's quite close, isn't it? Just about all the orgies that Caligula was having. Yeah, true. Very true, Winterheart. Very, very true. Well, 50% on the boss fight today. Now I need good fortune. Piss. I lost it when I was not facing the right way for the bullets because again it's just that awkward little shit. Well, I would say one more go and then we'll switch to Balatro. Yes. Indeed, December's only a couple of days away now. Colder days. Presents for good people. Yes, lovely good forts, gaming, winning. And laughter, because we need laughter, yes. Oh, little flying bullets. That one seemed to take theirs longer. Oh, yes, good point. Now, to be fair, I have gone out and stated that I think Max will take the fifth. His fifth world title. And after last weekend with the disqualifications, bollocks, my first one where it was under 9k. Well, that's not bad considering about, what, 50 odd minutes worth. Right. I think it's time we change games. So, we're going to look at this. And I think I shall get an agreement with you guys. Anything over a win on big blind anti-6 would be a better run than I've had on Gun Dungeon, yeah? Would we say that? Would that be fair? We'll just get your opinion before we fully commit to that. Afternoon, Punisher. How you doing, man? Well, come on in. Yeah, fair enough. That's good. I like that idea. So that way we can, we can do a little bit. There we go. Lovely. Right.